Hello and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. So as we're flying by over here, you can see I tied in all those roads, connected all those former loose ends, and straight up off in the distance there, we'll go ahead and zoom over here. I've got the foundations for a city started out. We'll go ahead and switch on the hub so we can take a look. Anyway, over here I've got a couple of necessities for a city, and same over on this end, pretty much mirrored. Got some large apartment complexes set in place, and this city is far from finished, but I was making it, and I got to thinking, you know, I really need to set up something to start making some money, even without having people. And now, without mods, there are two ways I know of where you can have some money makers without having a single person in your country. And one of the reasons you may want that is because, well, workers in this game are probably the most expensive resource, because if you don't have any people, then obviously you can't make more people, so you need to more or less purchase people, and they are quite expensive. But on top of that, they have constant needs, and if those needs aren't met, then they leave. Those needs that they need electricity, they need, let's see, food, meat, clothes, electronics, and those are very, very pricey. I mean, yes, small amounts, food and all that, it's fairly cheap, but they consume it in very large quantities. So people are very expensive, that's the bottom line, okay? People are very expensive to have, so you may want to set up one of those two vanilla industries to have a bit of income to offset that at the beginning. Now, what are those two? Well, number one is oil. You can set up oil wells and export it and not have a single person working. You will be in danger of having fires if you don't have a fire station, which you need people to operate that. So you could set up a fairly small little town and have that fire protection for that. Now the other one is crops. You can have farms going that'll produce crops and export. It's low money, but, well, very low risk of fire. I've never had a field or a farm catch fire. I'm sure it could happen, especially if that's all you've got going on in your republic. But those are two industries that can operate without any people. And the one I decided to go with is oil. And we're right over here next to the city. There's a huge oil deposit right through, yeah, right around here. And then even on this lake, which I'm not building up oil wells on the lake. I built them, I didn't build them, I placed them down right alongside the lake, so we're drawing in as much as we can. They do have some overlap, so it's a very rich deposit. I'm trying to squeeze all of it out, all of it I can out of it. And those wells, I don't have a lot of the pipes in place. I put them in place roughly, and then I've been going back and fine-tuning them, placing roads and placing the pipes a little bit better to basically have a line snaking in down this way, up this way, and over into these tanks. Line jumps in here, and yeah, this line jumps in here. And I think there is a few more places I can place oil wells. I'm not too concerned about that. I've got quite a bit going on here. This is going to be producing quite a bit of oil. I'll be doing a lot. And my plan for this is to get all the oil wells in place, get that ready to go. And then I'm going to build a fire station, by the looks of it, probably somewhere along in here. And I'm going to have a small village. And I'm going to do that using mods, so I can actually use the little village buildings and everything. So, with that being said, let's take a look. What did I want to... Oh, yeah. I was working on roads, so let's go ahead and get back to roads. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that pipe for the moment. It's just a blueprint, didn't cost me nothing. You want to... Let's check the wireframe there. And... I suppose that's good. Okay, now we need to put that pipe back in. Let's go ahead and do that. Draw it out a little bit, raise it up, bring it across to Right about there looks right. And draw it down in, and yeah, it's not perfect, but it looks okay, I think. Let's see what else we got over here. Ah, yes, this one needs drawn back in. So before we do that, let's go ahead and run a road across here. Just some cut acrosses for our dear fire trucks. And we want to run it there, so draw it back here. Run it in a bit, and there. I think I went too far. Yeah, I did. Okay. Delete. Let's go 1, 2. Just get across a road and down. Why is it doing that? Why is it looking funky? Why are you doing this to me? Stop it. Alright, 1, 2. Maybe there. Let's get a top-down angle. And there. And what if we drop back that way? How's that gonna look? Still funky. What if we do this and then that? I think we're gonna have to live with it. We'll put a bunch of trees around it to try and hide it or something. Anyway, that can go straight in there. And how do you look? You look great there. Let's just go back down the line, and here's one we gotta add back in. Not bad, not bad. Here's another one. How high am I getting that? Dang, there's 2. Too high, 2 clicks high. Go there and down. That's good. Okay. This one's got to be connected. And so does this one. I like it. Okay, is that all of them connected up? It certainly looks like it. Oh, nope. We're missing one. There's always one. Oh, you know what? We're gonna want some... Are we, though? Are we gonna want crossroads there? Shoot, I don't know. We need roads somewhere connecting over here. Can you come out of there? Draw a little stump there. And... slight arc. Alright, there we go. We're getting somewhere. You just continue on that way. And you... right there looks good. Get rid of that wireframe so we can see. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll... It's a long drive, but I think that'll do just fine. Alright, let's get that pipe in now. 1, 2... right to there. And there. Excellent. I like it. It's gonna be fun putting power lines in there. But that should do nicely. It's just a measly 300,000 rubles worth of pipes. And what's the price of crude oil? Export it for 44.5 rubles. Yep. We'll make that back in no time. Probably not. This probably won't be a huge moneymaker for us until we get a refinery, which... that's a little ways down the road. So this is probably just another foundation industry. Oh, man. I'm gonna have every industry built before I have a single citizen, I think. It's terrible. Terrible. No. We're gonna have a bunch of oil fields like this. We'll go ahead and take a look at the map, and you can see we're right here. This is our little oil complex, and as you build stuff, it gets added into the map too. All your roads, buildings, everything. And then if we hover over the oil resource, that red is where the oil fields are, and you can see there's a fair bit of oil out there. One day we will be collecting from all of it. And if we so chose, we could even squeeze a little bit more out of this lake if we wanted to. This looks like it might be the largest singular deposit. I mean, down here, I think this is near Molna or whatever, there's like 2 separate ones real close together. Yeah. But this might be the biggest oil deposit we have on the map. And if you look up here at the top, right around here, that's actually out of bounds for us. Because these are those customs houses, so you got that border running right across there, and straight down. So those ones up there, that one there, and this little bit here, those are out of bounds. We can get some out of here. One day we will. What's over here? Is this a construction office right on top of the oil? It sure is. My bad. Yes, I did place some construction offices around the map down here, just so I would have coverage for terrain modifications. Alright, so what do we do next? I think next what we want to do is go ahead and hit build on those pipes. There goes 300,000 rubles. Now we'll go through real quick and hit build on everything else. Alright, so we hit build. Just let everything build up here for a second. You might be wondering, you know, what am I doing down there with those tanks? How am I planning to export? Well, be honest, I haven't really thought it entirely through just yet. I do want plenty of storage down here, so that's why the multiple tanks. I really think I could do with piping in even more storage. And then probably piping those tanks to a singular train collection point. And then for trucks, I can just have them go directly to those tanks and drive them off to the border. And then once we get to the train point, all those tanks will be able to feed into a singular loading point for a train. And good times. Anyway, as you can see, nothing's running because there is no electricity. That's coming up. But let's go ahead and get that fire station in, along with a little village to operate it, I suppose. There it is. Very small fire station. That's all we'll really need, is just one little truck running around here. Question is where? Definitely want it centralized, so let's flip that on. We got a slightly flat area over there. You know what? Let's do it right down here. And before we do that, let's add in a main street, if you will. Just a straight shot right through town. And let's go ahead and average that out a bit. Excellent. Okay, back over to the mods. Where'd you go, fire station? There you are. That's what we want. Little fire station, and we're also going to need stuff for these peoples. There's a small refinery we could operate. That takes 50 people though. That's no village. That's a decent city to operate that. The village school, doctor. You know what? Let's go ahead and throw these in kind of as a right along Main Street here. We have that opposite the doctor. Or oh, I don't know what I'm saying. We'll just put it there. Let's go ahead and tell those to build as we go, because I don't foresee us moving those anywhere else. Let's see, what else are we gonna need? I know what I'm looking for. I do. It's a little bazaar. Not bizarre, bazaar. Kiosk bazaar. There we go. Alrighty. Let's have it go this way, actually. Let's draw it back a ways. Right there's good. Road it up. Tell that to build. Back over to the mods, and let's take a look. What else are we gonna need? That's give them an outhouse. Alright, so we're gonna have like 12 there. That's 36. How many does that take? 6, 18. So maybe like 100 people over here, huh? Ooh, we could do with a church. That's a little too big, I think. Well, let's get those built up and see how these compare to them. So we got what looks like a, is that stone? Yeah, that's a stone church there. Or... I don't know, maybe this one. Right across from the school. Or you know what? Well, we have it right about there. That looks good. Okay. Let's throw some paths in. Okay. That built up. That's 2,000 rubles right there. Holy moly. Alright. It's good. And this does have 4 parking spots for delivery, which is very cool as well. Definitely don't need it right now, but one day, perhaps. Perhaps. We want to get some houses in. Question is, what houses? I realize how much time I am spending on a very, very small part of this. Like, this is... What is this entire village's purpose? To operate a one-truck fire station. That's its entire purpose. That's all it's doing in this entire country. Their sole purpose is to man that fire station, which is excellent. I love the little things, you know, the little details. I was hoping to be able to, you know, utilize these little village buildings, and I can, which is awesome. It's a dream come true. Yes. I just can't do it because it's not level enough. Can't squeeze one in there, so that's fine. I guess we'll go over here. Put one there. Put another one right there. Actually, let's do this one there. Holy, what in the heck? Alright, I like those front paths like that. Those back ones, oh, I got rid of it. Darn. I was really liking that, though. Come on. Oh, and it won't do it again. Of course. The whole reason I picked you. And you won't do it. Alright, you can go. Let's get those built up. Was that? That's all we placed? Yeah, that's right, because we couldn't place anything down there. Those are quite close. They're gonna be good neighbors, I can already tell. Let's see. We could do with another house over here. I do believe. And we're gonna have to add in some more trees because we got rid of all of them. I think another couple of houses back over here would be a thing. One there. And why not there? Not a road, just a footpath. Can you reach? You can. That's excellent. Okay, I think that's... And you should be able to reach. You can. Alright, everybody reaches everything. I think we have everything provided. Oh, you know what? We don't, actually. How dare I? Okay, I'm gonna have to find it in it's gonna take me a minute. Okay, so I found a kiosk to replace a pub. So I found a couple of outhouses, which are pretty neat. Yeah, we're gonna throw a couple in. 77 rubles, I like the cost of that one. And yep, there's the tin ones. I didn't find what I was looking for. It was supposed to be like an alternative kindergarten. That's alright. It might have been taken off of the workshop, I'm not entirely sure. Something else I'd like to try out is the Selski. It's a residence of some sort, I'm not exactly sure what. It looks interesting though. Looks very interesting. So we'll go ahead and throw one down there. How much is it? 1,000 rubles. Let's go ahead and do it. And no one lives here. Yes. It's a pretty cool little farmhouse, I think, actually. Very neat. Very neat. Might have to throw in another one over here. I don't know, we'll fill this place out eventually, I know it. Go ahead and, get that out of here. Yeah, let's just bring it down this way, I guess. Why not? Okay. So there's our little oil field town. Yes, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and throw up a couple of trees. What do we got around here? What are those, beaches? Alright, let's start with bushes. Just plop, 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 plop a few down. Let's do some acacia. And then beaches there. Beaches there. Beaches everywhere. Okay, and what else? Poplars? No, the poplars are ginormous. We'll throw in a couple of, what are these, pines? Yeah, throw in a few pines here and there. Just to do it. Yeah, perfect. These trees are going to become enormous and we're not going to be able to see our village. It's perfect. We'll be able to hide all of our mistakes that way. I'm just flying around the map, probably making you nauseous. So I'll go ahead and slow down here. Let's get a beauty view. Oh, we're still running time. We don't want to do that. We could have a fire, and we've got nothing to do, no way of taking care of it. So we'll just go ahead and, yeah, nice little glamour shot of the village. Ah, yeah. It's gorgeous. It's a good thing pollution is disabled. Which brings me to my next point. Pollution, yes, I have it disabled, and the reason I have it disabled is because, well, it's a bit unbalanced in my opinion in the game. It's a great concept. I like the idea of it. I have played with it, and the reason I think it's unbalanced is because there's no way to correct it. Yes. Anyways, thank you for watching. As always, have a good one.